Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. It's Luke here as always. We're a little bit more calmer, we're a little bit more relaxed after the slight disappointment of the result on Thursday night. We go again, we play Arsenal tomorrow at 4:30 at the London Stadium. They're currently sitting in fourth on 60 points and, maybe a win, two more wins, and they'll get that elusive top four that's escaped them for a long, long time. It looked at a point that no team wanted it. Tottenham didn't want it. Arsenal didn't want it. We didn't want it. Man United didn't want it. It just seems that Arsenal just found that little bit of form in the last few games. Obviously, they've beaten Manchester United 3-1. They've beaten Chelsea 4-2, picking up some really good results and just at the right time finding form to get themselves over the line. They have a good side. Regularly line up in the 4-2-3-1 formation with Ramsdale in goal, Tomiyasu at right back, White, Magalhaes it looks like it's going to be playing this game. Tavares, the left back, that's a player we can get at. He reminds me a lot of Masuaku actually. Got very good feet going forward, can do a lot going forward, but defensively can switch off. And that's a side that we've got a chance there. And obviously that will be the side that Bowen, if Bowen starts this game, will be running at. So that's definitely a weakness. Elneny and Xhaka in the midfield with Smith Rowe, Odegaard. Saka is potentially doubtful for this game, but it looks like he probably will. If he doesn't, they've still got a fantastic player in Martinelli that can play this game. With Eddie Nketiah up front, a player that West Ham are linked with. Wouldn't mind him as the second striker. If we went and got a real, let's put it in dream scenario. If we went and got an Ivan Toney and an Nketiah, then yes, I'd be happy with it. But if it was just Eddie Nketiah on his own, I don't think that would be enough for us next year. But I'm not saying that he's not a good player, though. He is a good player, and he's proved that with his finishing in recent weeks. Out for them definitely is Thomas Partey, a very important midfielder for them. Tierney as well off the left back. That's why Tavares has been playing. And as I said, Saka may be doubtful for this game. Saka is their top goal scorer on 11 goals. Coming off the back of the Euros, he's had a fantastic season. And looks really, really good. Arguably their most important player. Smith Rowe also on 10 goals as well. Their strengths are counter-attacking. As we know, they've always been good at that. Arsenal always got pace in their team. Long shots, they like to take the long shots quite a lot. Creating chances, short passing, and defending set pieces is actually one of their weaknesses. Defending set pieces is one of their very good strengths apparently. Weaknesses is individual errors. However, they may be good at defending set pieces, but apparently they lose a lot of aerial duels in the midfield as well as at the back as well. So maybe that's something we should be aiming for tomorrow. The style of play, as I say, lots of shots, short passing, like to play in the opposition zone half, play the offside trap as well. It's a bit of a. I say it's a free hit. It's not a free hit. If we didn't have a European semi-final second leg with so much left to play for on Thursday, this would be quite a huge game in terms of top six, and it still is. We still need to give it some sort of seriousness, but we also have to be cautious of injuries and stuff like that. Last time we played them at the Emirates this season, we lost 2-0. Bit of an unlucky game. It always seems to be that way with Arsenal. It always seems to be we play really, really well against them, and then we just get a bit unlucky. Heavens a point last season at London Stadium was the 3-3 game, a game that we played really, really well and just sort of blew it at the end. Last time we've actually beat them in the league was a little while ago now, was Declan Rice when he scored his first ever goal for West Ham in a really great 1-0 win, a really great day at the London Stadium. For us, obviously, no Craig Dawson for this game, obviously with his suspension. That's good though, he gets a rest between now and Frankfurt on Thursday night. Obviously, it was great to see Zuma back, but I wouldn't be playing him in this game. When you've just come back from injury, you don't want to be playing too many games at once, and just keep yourself fit for that Frankfurt game, and hopefully we shore it up a little bit. I hope to see Alese play. I really do want to see him play. We've got to start giving these players a chance, and if we, God forbid, I hope we don't go out on Thursday, but if we do go out on Thursday, then it's time to start giving these kids a chance to get ready for next season, really. If it all starts falling to pieces in the next couple of games, which I hope it doesn't, but there's a chance that it could. I'd go very similar to the Chelsea game, maybe Alese, Johnson at right centre back, Cresswell left centre back with Masuaku in at left wing back. Soufal right wing back, or vice versa. Soufal went right centre back, Johnson right wing back. Midfield probably. I really don't know what he's going to play. I'll be honest with you. I would like to see Souček get a rest. To be honest with you, I think he's a player that's desperate for a rest. I'd expect if Benrahma doesn't start this game, I think you can expect him to start in the Frankfurt game. I think Fornals may start this game. Vlasic may get a run out in this game. I personally would play Antonio in this game. I know some people might say, "Oh well, he's our only striker." I would play him. I think he needs to carry on and try and play himself into form. He got the goal against Frankfurt the other night, and maybe another game goal tomorrow. If he could get a chance to get 2-2, then he might his confidence might go again, and we get the sort of form we see. I know I've been saying that in my last probably 19 videos for him, but at some point he's got to start going right for him again. But like I said, that's a conversation for the summer. But desperate need of a striker who's a killer striker who actually takes up striking positions and has the thinking and mentality of a striker rather than a winger converted to one. It'd be an interesting lineup tomorrow. It'd be interesting to see what David Moyes does in terms of balancing act, because sometimes you get a situation like with the Chelsea game where we rested players and were quite unlucky to not come out of that game with a draw, really, and then we didn't get the result at home to Frankfurt that you'd want. So sometimes it's better to maybe play a half decent side out there to carry on a sort of momentum, or get a win or get a draw to take you over to Frankfurt in a good mentality. It's a tough one. It's a tough one for him tomorrow. Sorry. I think we'll lose though. I think they've just got the bit between their teeth at the minute. I think they can taste that Champions League again. They can hear the music again. I still think we've got bigger fish to fry. We've got that semi-final. That is a huge game on Thursday night, and could see us in a final, could see us go out. So I can't even predict the team. Like I say, in terms of prediction for the game, I think we'll lose this 2-1, maybe 3. I just think they'll have a little bit too much for us pace-wise. But we did defend well against Chelsea. We were very unlucky. So maybe I'm being a bit pessimistic. Maybe I'm still a little bit down from Thursday night. Maybe that is the case. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what sort of lineups you'd like to see. I'd like to see what you put in the comments, actually. What sort of defence would you like to see? And do you agree that Souček should get a rest? And what sort of front line would you be playing? I think the only players, like I say, that I definitely do not want to see out is possibly, like I say, I want Souček to have a rest. I wouldn't like to see Bowen playing, because I think Bowen is our main goal threat for the Frankfurt game. And I don't particularly want to see Zouma play this game as well. Apart from that, I'm pretty happy with whoever plays, because I think we'll be okay barring that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Nice short and sweet preview for you. Be back with a review tomorrow after the game, and then obviously we're back to building up for Frankfurt on Thursday. Until next time, guys, if there's any news that comes out, I'll be back. Calling your hands. Keep believing. Let's go.